Hello everyone, I decided to rearrange something, so this video, it was supposed to go up next time, but somehow I misremembered and I got so excited, so I was like, now I have to if I'm this excited for it. So I decided to create little illustration for a podcast called the Magnus Archives. And now, so the first one was, I think, the least illustrated one. I think I had the background, but I totally forgot to make it. The episode is called The Kind Mother, and I think it's the episode 60 something. I'm sorry, it's gonna be on the illustration, so you can look it up. Firstly, let's talk about what is Magnus Archive if you haven't heard about it. It's a horror story podcast. One of the main characters, the main archivist, is Jonathan Smith, who written down cases from the archive, and we can listen to it, and that's the start of the journey. I try to illustrate episodes that I really enjoyed, also minimalize the possibility of spoilers, even though I don't think so. I really got the episodes that they don't have continuity in later episodes or earlier episodes, but I thought if I don't tap into those areas, you won't know if you are not similar with the episodes or you are not there yet, then you won't know, probably. I hope so. I'm not gonna spoil anything. So for the Kind Mother, I did forget to create a background. I think I was so focused on how to do it because the Kind Mother episodes is focusing on a young lady who travels home, and she certain about that her mother disappeared and someone else took her place. No one believes her, so that's why she gave a report about it. I'm not sure if they're called report. I should know they use this term. I'm sorry. So I was focused on how to make the two separate mothers really opposite to each other, and also try to be true to the real story. But I'm such a slow listener, so I've been listening to the podcast for years. I'm still half point, so that's why my memories are a little bit fuzzy about this episode. Even though I looked it up on fandom, they don't really talk about how the two different mothers look like. The next one was a little spacey adventure. I really like space. I'm still waiting for a good idea for some kind of space drawing or anything creative, especially because I have so much dreams about space. I don't know how. I think it's noticeable, but somehow I find my pencil in my drawing software, and I was so sure I don't have that in my software, and I wanted to download one months ago in the beginning of summer, and the brushes I could find, it was applied for a later version of Krita, created the software I'm using, but I wasn't sure if they're still usable, so I wasn't brave enough to download them. So I went with the normal digital brushes, and somehow last week I found it. So I was really happy about it. So I did a lot of experience with which brush should be used which way, because I really like the pencil look. So in this illustration you can see on the background I use the pencil one, but on the front part it's the digital one. So that was interesting to do, and I kind of feel like I had the angle of it, but still can be somehow improved. So the episode is set in space, and it's about an astronaut who was asked to do an experiment out there, and it was about isolation and his memories of this interesting isolation experience. So this illustration is much more around the end of the experience, but I don't really wanna tell more about this, because if you want to listen to it, I don't want to take away the joy of it. So, but yeah, you can have major clues what's going to happen. I do think it would have been turned out a little bit more nicely, this illustration, if I had more idea what kind of objects should be floating around. It would have made the room where this person was spending a lot of time a little bit more like someone really lives there. So the last illustration for today, it's about a found book where there was one more short stories that the other official release books don't have, and the person who did a report about that. So the short story is around a hospital during one war. Oh my gosh, I should remember more. It's really just a tiny details to remember. And there's one patient who firstly just gives their own bed to people who they think they are needed bed more than they do, and they eventually just pass away. And we can see the little illustration. So I guess that's the biggest major spoiler of this video. So sorry about that, but it's still creepy. So if you feel like you want to listen to it, it's gonna be spooky, so listen to it if you're interested, even though you know what is the big surprise at the end. I'm really happy to create illustrations again. It's always, I still don't really know how to do this YouTube stuff, so I just stick to my ideas and try my best. So I mainly focused on character designs when I started, and I think I kind of get burned out on that. I still want to design characters, but I don't really have too much ideas for that at this moment, or maybe I just don't really want to put it on the internet. That's fair too. I don't think it's a shame. And yeah, at the beginning of this year I did dragon illustrations, and I really got the kind of hang of creating illustrations. So yeah, I think that includes all of my experience of this week. Next week is gonna be something that I'm still thinking about what I want to do, but it may have something to do with dragons. So if you're interested in it, keep your peepers out and buy up.